Hello everyone, Donna Gray here, your Stamping Up demonstrator from the Northern Rivers area in New South Wales, Australia. How are you all? Jump on, say hello, let me know where you're watching from. I love it when people chat with me and let me know where they are. Hey Donna, how you going? Hey Stacey, Jenny, Margaret, Julianne, thanks for joining me ladies. So today what I'm going to do is, the latest craze at the moment is the press and seal floating frame. Now, of course, being me and living in Lismore, a country town like I do, we don't have press and seal. So you can imagine my my frustration at wanting to be able to do this project. So what I'm doing today is I'm going to show you how I did it without the press and seal, using an alternative product. But I'm going to do a little bit of simple stamping first. So once again, sorry, I need to get out of that. Okay, so as I said, please join, say hello, let me know where you're watching from. I don't know how I can turn the volume down on that. I have a new computer, and do you think I know how to turn, oh, what's that, down? Okay, there, just mute. Okay, so can you buy press and seal in Australia? So that's the question, Kylie. That is the issue. Christy's saying, no, been looking for press and seal. There's a couple of places that you can purchase it, but it's really, really expensive. Like you're looking at probably about $18 and then I think another $12 to get it shipped to you. So it's crazy. There's no way I'm going to spend that amount of money. All of us that are going over to New Zealand, we found out that you can get it in New Zealand. So I'd say that people will be buying some in New Zealand and putting in their bag and bringing it back. But you're watching from an exotic location of the tea room at work. Well done, Julianne. So anyway, just a few things to recap. Celebration is over, done and dusted, and it's really sad to see Celebration over and done with. But we've got some new awesome things, our storage that is now available. So it's available right now, and if you look up in the description of this video, you can see how to shop with me. You've just got to go to www.donnagray.stampinup.net and click the shop now button, and you'll be able to purchase these awesome storage units. Now, I got up and purchased mine really, really early on Monday morning, and I can't wait for it to arrive. So when it arrives, I will actually do a video and show you what it's like. So hopefully I'm going to get it before I go to New Zealand, and I'll do a video showing you what it's like, how we can put it together, and what we can do with it. But it is available right now, and it will be an ongoing thing in our store. So if you're interested in sorting out your storage solution, it is definitely the way to go. So the other thing I wanted to say is this is my birthday month. Now I'm celebrating all month this month for my birthday. I'm going to be away for a week in it, but I'm celebrating all month. And one of the things that I'm celebrating, I purchased quite a few of these awesome gold spotty pop-up garbage bins. So I've got quite a few of them. So I'm actually going to, every time I do a video, I'm going to give away one of these pop-up bins. Now the way that you can be eligible to, oops, sorry, lost me. The way that you can be eligible to get your hands on one of those pop-up bins is if you're the lucky person, you've got to share my video and you've got to type shared in the comments. I need to see that you've typed shared in the comments to know that you've shared the video, because if we're not Facebook friends, I don't know that you've shared the video. So I will be drawing that maybe 15 minutes in. So probably after the first card that I make, the quick stamping card, simple stamping card, I may draw one of those pop-up bins. So make sure you share, everybody. Kylie's saying definitely want to buy the ink stamping storage units, have about 15 Stampin' Up inks, and they are great because they actually hold our Stampin' Right markers right beside them, so there'll be no more trying to find where's that Stampin' Right marker for Rich Razzleberry. It can be actually stored right beside your ink pad. Thank you, Kylie. It's not until a few more weeks yet, but it'll be when I get home from Onstage. But I'm definitely celebrating because it's the big 5-0 this month. So I have reason to celebrate all month, I think. You know, half a century. I think you should be allowed to celebrate all month. Now, the actual storage units, they come in different components. So as you can see from this picture, there's storage units for your Stampin' Up! Blends. There's storage units for our ink pads and our Stampin' Right markers. There's also an open tray for the top that you could store your re-inkers in. I actually thought it would be perfect for storing your clear blocks in. Because I'm going to pop mine straight across at the front of my desk here where I craft. So I thought I could put all my acrylic blocks in the top. There's also the open box and the open cube, and I think that would be fantastic. You could probably store anything in there really, but you could probably store your ribbons and things in there. So I bought a few of those, and then there's a lid that you can pop on the top of those opened storage cubes. So I think it's definitely something that is has been definitely needed for a long time. So the other thing is if you shop with me, I have a new loyalty program. So the loyalty program is for every $100 retail that you shop in any one order, you will earn a token. Now you collect all 10 tokens and you will get a $100 shopping spree with me. So really what it means is if you shop with me and you shop with me continuously, you will be getting 10% discount on all your crafting items. That's how it works out. So I would really love you to be a part of my loyalty program, and all you need to do is pop an order in, and as I said, for every $100 increment you will be able to earn a token. You save up your tokens and post them back to me with your shopping spree order. So it's a fun new thing that I've introduced, and you will get every month. I go through and I work out how many tokens all of my customers get, and I send them out a beautiful thank you card and their tokens to say thank you, and a nice little gift from me for saying shop with me. So anyway, I'm going to get on to exactly what you are here for, the crafting. So I'm sure that's what you want to see. So the first thing I'm going to do before I do the floating frame technique, I'm actually going to do a quick stamping project, so a simple stamping project. So what I decided to do was I got out the Tropical Chic stamp set. Now we tend to how can I say it? We tend to forget about our annual catalogue. Now our annual catalogue will be coming to an end at the end of May. So if there's things that are still in that annual catalogue that you really want to get your hands on, now is the time to be purchasing them, because at the end of May they will be no longer. Well, some things, unless things are carried through. So I thought what I'd do is go back through the annual catalogue and start looking at some of the stamp sets that we haven't seen for a while. So I decided to do a really quick simple stamping project. Now the idea of simple stamping is for people that are new to stamping and they're just getting started. All you need is card, ink and stamps. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do with this. Now the other thing is, for our April challenge, Stampin' Up! Have actually challenged us to celebrate our in colours that will be going at the end of May. So our in colours are Fresh Fig, Berry Burst, Lemon Lime Twist, Tranquil Tide and Powder Pink. Now if these are your favourite colours and you have these ink pads, you really need to purchase your re-inkers and your cardstock because they will be available now while stocks last. Once they run out of them, they will have them no more. So so if you've got some favourite colours, and I think if everybody's the same as me, Lemon Lime Twist, I think I'm going to be really sad. So hence I'm celebrating Lemon Lime Twist today. So I thought I'd do a quick easy card doing some simple stamping using some of the in colours that will be retiring at the end of our annual catalogue. So first of all, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take some of the stamps from the Tropical Chic, and I'm going to ink up in Lemon Lime Twist. I need a scrap piece of paper so I can stamp off. So Lemon Lime Twist, and I'm going to the palm prong. I'm going to pop one there, one up there, and maybe one down there. Okay. So I always like to tend to do things in threes as well, or odd numbers, so that it keeps the, I don't know, it's pleasing to the eye for it to not be even. So that's my plan. So that was Lemon Lime Twist I've just used. Now I'm going to use my Tranquil Tide. Christy Nielsen saying, why they're getting rid of them, bit silly, I think. Every 2 years. Hey, Kayla, how you going? Yes, I can't wait to see you, Kayla, in New Zealand, not long now. Yes, every 2 years they bring out some new colours, but the exciting part is, even though these ones are going, new ones will be coming, so that's the exciting part. Hey, Julie, how you going? Lemon Lime Twist you must have? Yes. Well, if you haven't got your re-inkers, Julie, you know what you need to do. You need to jump on and order your re-inkers now. So I'm just going to, this one's Tranquil Tide. Just going to stamp off the edge here with the Tranquil Tide. And then I have this little fella, which I'm going to stamp in Tranquil Tide as well, just down there. So I've created a pleasing little corner there on my card. So I'm just going to get those out of the way. Okay, so now it's got a super cute little flower, this one. So I thought what I would do is in the Berry Burst, I'm going to get rid of my Lemon Lime Twist and my Tranquil Tide so I don't get them all over me. So I thought with my Berry Burst and my Powder Pink, I would stamp a couple of little flowers. And Berry Burst is a super cute colour too. It's always been one of my favourites, Berry Burst. So I'm going to pop a little flower there and another little flower just there. And I'm just going to clean that off, and then I'm going to grab my Powder Pink as well. Okay. Powder Pink, open that up. And so as you can see, this is quite bright and it's coming together really, really nicely. Okay, so I'm going to pop one flower up there and I think another flower just down here. Okay, now it's got a beautiful sentiment in it, this one, the Tropical Chic with much love and thanks. And I thought I would use the Fresh Fig to be able to stamp my sentiment because I needed a nice strong colour to be able to do that. So I'm just going to ink up that sentiment. And just through the middle here where I've got a fair bit of space, and I'm going to be overlapping onto my Lemon Lime Twist, but that's okay because the Fresh Fig is a nice strong colour that we can see that over the top. So with much love and thanks. Now there's another little cute little stamp in this little one here, and I simply love these type of stamps for filling in space, like blank space. When you look at a card and you think, oh, that's pretty, but it's pretty blank up here. Sometimes it's nice to leave the blank space, but sometimes it's nice just to pop something, a little bit of interest in those areas. So I'm just going to ink that up and pop a few of those around, just like so. Okay. So there you have a really, really super cute, easy front of the card. I'm just going to grab a piece of white here because I'm going to stamp some for the inside as well. So I think for the inside, I'm probably not going to do all the greenery. I might just do a couple of little flowers. No, I do want to do the greenery. I'll get the Lemon Lime Twist out because we've got to celebrate Lemon Lime Twist. Okay. So I'm just going to ink up that prong again. I'm just not going to do as much on this one. So that and that. Okay, and I think I'm just going to do the flowers now. I think that's enough for the inside. So I'm going to do a Berry Burst flower there. And another one there. And I might clean that off and do just a Powder Pink one. Powder Pink one just up there. Okay, now as I said, if you are new to stamping, you can so easily do this. As you can see, it's just a little bit of arranging of the stamps. Now I think I might I wasn't planning on doing this, but there's another sentiment that I can pop on the inside because I wanted to be able to show you how to do a full card, because if you're new to stamping, you need to be able to know how you can actually create a full card just with simple stamping. So I'm just going to, there's another one here that says you are the greatest, and I think with much love and thanks, you are the greatest sounds great for the inside. So I'm just going to grab that stamp. Yeah, the little flower is so super cute, isn't it, Jenny? Hello, Anne. How you going? Oh, actually, hello, Anne's deaf, so she can't hear me saying hello. So can everyone say hello to Anne, please? She's on and she's watching, so she can't hear what's going on, but she can see. So if you all want to say hello to Anne Richardson, she's watching. She would love it if you said hello to her. Just everyone say, Donna said to say hello, Anne. Okay, so there you go. You are the greatest. So we've got the inside done. We've got the outside done. So I'm just going to remove that bit of paper, close up my inks and pop them away so I don't get them all over me. Okay. Just popping them away so we don't get them. Okay, you love the color combination. It is pretty cute, isn't it? So now I'm just going to take my lemon lime twist cardstock. I'm going to fold that in half and crease it with my bone folder. Okay, so just with my liquid Tombow, I'm going to pop the insert in. Thank you everyone for saying hello to Anne. She will get a real kick out of that. Okay. And I'm just going to pop that insert inside. Now on the front, I know that it's simple stamping, but I would absolutely love, do I have Berry Burst here? Yes. I think I'm just going to put a Berry Burst layer. Now it's still just card, inks and stamps, but a couple of layers I think make it really, really nice. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to line that up on my Berry Burst and just with my liquid Tombow pop that onto my lemon lime twist cardstock. So there you have a really, really super simple, easy card. So now everyone, make sure if you've shared, please type shared in the comments, because I'm randomly going to pick somebody to actually have win the awesome gold polka dot pop-up bin. So everyone please share, everyone please comment who wants to win this gold pop-up bin. Now I must remind you that I'm not able to give it away to anyone outside of Australia. I have to give it to only someone that lives in Australia. So tell me who out there wants to win this beautiful pop-up bin. Hey Judy, how you going? Hey Donna, how you going? So Anne's chatting to you all, so that's great. That's awesome. Okay, so I've picked a winner, and congratulations, it's Kylie Sullivan. Congratulations, Kylie. You are the lucky winner of the pop-up bin. So I'm just going to write your name down so I remember that you have been lucky enough. So Kylie Sullivan. Congrats on the pop-up bin. Okay, there we have it, so that I can remember. You are very welcome, Kylie. I'm so happy that you actually get to grab a pop-up bin. I'm going to do a drawing of a stamp set, so everyone, you need to stay till the end, because I'm going to do a drawing of a stamp set at the end of this video, and I'm going to draw it from people that are commenting at the end of the video. So I would totally love it if you stay to the end. Okay, so now what we've been waiting for is the awesome floating frame technique. So if you're new and you don't understand what the floating frame technique is, these are a couple of cards that I actually made. This is what I was playing around with, and I made this just playing around the other afternoon. Now, the reason that I said that I wanted to show you an alternative, because I didn't have the press and seal, but I do remember I have a roll of this. Now, this is, it's a thing, it's called graphics media. And what I actually had this for was, I had a scan and cut machine, and I was creating mirrors where I was cutting out verses and popping them on the mirrors. And I had to have this to transfer all the words, like once you weeded out all the vinyl, to transfer the words onto the mirror. So what it actually is it's a little bit like masking tape, but it's actually not as sticky. It's not sticky very much at all. So I thought to myself, I went scratching and I thought, oh my God, how can I do this? So I went scratching, found this. So it could work with something like the Post-it note, if you've got a really large sticky Post-it note type of material. So I've done a lot of things beforehand to create this. So I've used the Climbing Roses stamp set, and I have coloured with my blends. I've used our lovely lipstick, light lovely lipstick, and our Granny Apple Green. Okay, so how you do it is, I'm just going to, I've got a base here, a Whisper White base. And it's, can someone just type in the comments to Anne that it's like masking tape that's not real sticky? Anne's asking what the roll is. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to arrange these pre-cut flowers and things all over this piece of Whisper White cardstock, okay? And I want it to create, like, you've got to think that we're going to make a frame, so we want it to create a really nice type of frame around the outside. So we've got to arrange it that it's going to sit really nicely. Now I have quite a few of these, and I was like, oh, where can I put them on? I might actually cut that one in half because I don't want to waste it. I want to pop it going in that way, but I don't want to waste it all. So I can do that. Okay. And I can probably do that, which will work. So what we're doing is we're just arranging them all over the piece of cardstock. Okay. So I think that's going to work quite well. We could probably take that out. We could probably move that in there, and could probably put another one here. Okay, so you're more or less just covering your cardstock. Now, now is the fun part. So with this, and because it was actually quite a good size, I could cut a piece. It fits my cardstock really well. So I could cut a piece of it, and like, as you can see, you could probably even get masking tape and just take the stickiness off. You know how you press it on your skin and you take a bit of the stickiness off? Because it's got to have a bit like washi tape feel. Okay, so I'm just going to stick that on there like that. And I'm going to press it onto the white cardstock a little bit so that it sticks onto the white cardstock, but also my other patterned pieces. Okay, so then we're going to cut all of our edges around our cardstock because we need it to fit onto that rectangle when we're finished. So we're going to do that. And these bits on the outside are bits that you could actually probably pre-use them again. You could probably use it to make another one if you wanted to. Some of those bits, because you could probably arrange it onto your cardstock again. But what we're really doing is just creating a rectangle with our little bits all stuck on. Okay, it's actually a super simple technique, but it's gone crazy. I think it's going to go viral. It's just so exciting to be able to do this. So we've now got a sticky piece of tape with all of our lovely images on the back. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go through and we're going to put dimensionals on the back of all of those flowers that we have. Oh, sorry, no, sorry. Oh, I forgot one step. We're actually going to cut out, I'm going to leave that stuck to that. We're actually going to run this through the Big Shot machine. I forgot. I'm going to use an oval. So as you can see, this is not really that sticky. So I found that it was enough to hold my pieces in place that I needed to do, long enough that I could actually cut out my shape. Okay, so I'm just going to pop my Big Shot in there. I'm going to pop it over there so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm actually going to use an oval. I'm not going to do a square, a rectangle shape. I did do a rectangle shape on that first one that I did, but I'm actually going to just pop an oval in the middle, like so. I want it fairly in the middle. I'm eyeballing that, but I'm probably not anywhere near the middle, but near enough is going to be good enough. And yes, Kylie's saying that you could use your cut-offs and make another one, which is true. But we're going to get to make 2 cards out of this as well. So you make one with the floating frame, but you also make one with the center part that you cut out as well. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to turn those over, and I'm going to take that white off carefully, keeping my pieces all stuck onto my masking tape. Okay, the only thing is when you run it through the Big Shot, it does make the stickiness stick fairly well where your framelit cuts out. That's the only thing that I've found that happens. Okay, so we're left with that, and we're also left with this one here, if I can get it off. So you just peel it back, but your flowers and everything are all still on the stickiness. Okay, so now bear with me because this is going to take a while. We then just put dimensionals on all of our flowers. So no different to how we would pop these up if we were going to pop them up on the front of the card. And the other thing that I thought was too, if for some reason you lose your pieces off your off your bit of sticky, you can always rearrange them again on your card, like if you lose them. So that was another thing that I thought, well, you know, if we weren't real careful and for some reason they came off, we could still turn around and rearrange them back onto our card again. So even where, I found also too, even where some of them crossed over, see I've got a little tiny one here, so I'm using my mini dimensionals on the little tiny ones. Got a little tiny piece there, and I'll probably cut that dimensional so you can't see it. But sometimes where you've got some that are maybe nearly overlapping, you could put your dimensional right across both pieces so that it actually holds it. And yes, you do go through a fair few dimensionals doing this, but when in the whole scheme of things, our dimensionals aren't that expensive. We get 300 in a pack for $6. So I think if we use quite a few dimensionals, I'm sure we'll be okay. The worst part is taking all of the backings off the dimensionals and then going to stick it on our card. Okay, so I'm going to do that one, and I'm also going to do this one with dimensionals while we're going, so it's all done. And when you're arranging your flowers and things, you've got to think about your cutout pieces and what they're going to look like. So you've got to think about when you're arranging them, like with the oval, are we definitely going to have bits and pieces that we can definitely see that are going to create that oval when we stick it on the front of our card, and you'll understand. So some of these little tiny dimensionals I'm hanging off the edge, but I'm doing that so that we can keep that little piece. But I will trim them just with my scissors before we stick it onto our project. So we go through a fair few dimensionals doing this process, but and everyone's super addicted to it. So Hey Megan, yes I am on early. I'm so sorry. I'm on early for the simple fact that I've got to go and pick up my child again from school. So I had no choice as far as what time I could jump on because I'm the school pickup person again. Okay, so I'm actually going to pop that onto a piece of lovely lipstick. So I was thinking about white, but then I thought, no, I'll do a piece of lovely lipstick. So I'm just going to trim that little dimensional that I said was hanging off. So that's how it's going to sit. So now the joy of taking all those dimensional backings off. And you need to definitely get every dimensional backing off because it's going to hold all your pieces in place. And I've just missed one there. I've just seen that bit there needs a little dimensional on it. And you'll see that as you go through, you'll be like, oh, I've missed a bit. But it's a super fun technique, and it's a really, really effective result, which I think is what's going to set the craze. Hey, Kathy from Wisconsin, how are you? Thank you very much for joining. I love it when I see that all these people overseas are watching. It's super, super awesome. Gets me super excited to know that I'm crafting with people all over the world. And isn't Stampin' Up! An awesome company to be a part of, to be able to be crafting with people all over the world? So what was your favourite stamp set in the celebrations? Everyone type into the comments and let me know. What was your favourite stamp set that of all time out of our celebration catalogue? Tell me what, and let's see what the vote is. Let's see what the most favourite stamp set was. I can tell you my favourite stamp set out of the celebration catalogue. Hey Rhonda, how you going? My favourite stamp set out of the occasions catalogue would have to be by far the Painted Seasons stamp set. I am so unhappy that we only had that for such a short amount of time. And I mean, it's okay for all of you hobby demonstrators. You are the lucky ones because you can purchase it and you can have it in your craft room. But there's no point me having it for the simple fact that I can't sell it to you guys. So there's no point me showing it if you can't buy it. So now what I'm going to do is I've got all my dimensionals off. I'm just going to line this up on the bottom and hopefully I'm going to get that to sit nicely. Okay, so that's it. We've pressed it down. We've got all our dimensional backings off. Now the fun part, and I'm hoping this is going to work today because I've used the blends and I didn't use the blends the other day. You've got to be really, really careful when you go to pull it off that you don't tear your cardstock. So it's something to just take your time, pull it at an angle, and slowly take that tape off. And as you can see, our frame is starting to reveal. And I was a bit worried about this because I used blends. I was a bit worried about what the cardstock was going to be like underneath because I thought it might be a bit softened and the tape might stick to it. Now the press and seal is probably not as sticky as this, but you know what? Hey, for a super, super awesome alternative when I didn't have any and I was busting to do this technique, I think in all cases it has worked out pretty well. So it's just a case of, and you can see some of that cardstock is lifting a little bit, and that will tend to happen with your cardstock. You've just got to be really, really careful with how you pull it off. But as you can see, it's coming. So I only just coloured these just before I jumped on. I was prepping these before I jumped on. So probably the idea would be to make sure that it's definitely dried so that your cardstock is not soft. But I didn't have the time span this morning, so I do apologise if some of these actually do come off with the tape for the simple fact that I didn't have time to let it dry and be very dry. Okay, but it's working, it's coming, and it's just patience. And I do think with the the press and seal, the same thing is probably going to happen. It's okay until you run it through that big shot machine with your framelit. It then presses the sticky down onto your cardstock a lot harder. And I think the idea is to probably not press it down too hard, like try to keep it quite soft. But they're coming. It's getting there. Yeah, Shirley, it's going to be the vintage look if they come off. Simple as that. Okay, so this is the magic when you finally get that last bit off. Look at that. What a beautiful frame that we have. Okay. So, I'm now going to, I have this circle that I still have left. So I can stamp my sentiment, which I have out here. It says, I thought of you today. So I'm going to use my lovely lipstick. Kath, everyone has been trying to find it in Australia. There is some people that have found it online, but it's really, really expensive online. So I think people, the consensus is there's a few of us that are all going to try and buy it over in New Zealand when we're over there. And yeah, I'm not sure how else people are going to do it. So I'm just going to stamp off, and I'm going to use the beautiful flowers out of this. Okay, so we have that lovely sentiment for the middle. Okay, so I'm just going to, with this one, I'm going to stick it down flat so that you can see that that the framework around the outside is sort of floating around. So I thought of you today. And see, that can press down in there nicely, just like so. Okay, and then I'm going to pop it onto, I think, some lemon lime twist, just to celebrate the fact that lemon lime twist will be going. But look at that. How awesome is that? Kylie, I sell Tombow glue. It's Stampin' Up sell it, so you can purchase the Tombow glue through my online store. If you wanted to, with your Stamps Club, if you wanted to deposit some more money, I can order you one and send it with your next month's Stamp Club if you like. It is such a cool technique, isn't it? I think it's going to take the world by storm, I think, this technique. So now, remember, we still have this piece. So we've still got to make a card using this piece as well. Okay, so I thought what I would do, I've got a Whisper White piece here. Now this is Whisper White thick. And I'm probably going to, I think I want to pop some really nice, I think I want to do something a little bit more to that. Some really nice epoxy embellishments. Just to make it pop a little bit more. Because we all like bling, don't we? I'm sure we do. And these gorgeous, gorgeous glitter epoxy drops are simply stunning. And we've got the Granny Apple Green ones as well. So I think that just sets it off. What do you think? Super, super awesome, I think. Okay, next one. Moving right along. This one here. Okay. So, I'm thinking I would like an oval of maybe lemon lime twist behind that one. Should I do lemon lime twist? Sorry, I'm just chatting to myself here. I might try cutting an oval of lemon lime twist. this one. This one I'm just winging it. I knew what I was going to do with the first card, but now this one I'm like, I don't know. And I'm looking for my cutting plate. Oh, there it is on the ground. Okay, so we're going to just do an oval of lemon lime twist, and I think we could back that with lemon lime twist. Okay, and I'm thinking about, I still have my frame from when we cut that out, so I could actually do that. And maybe a piece of that under that. Tell me what you think. Tell me whether you think it's going to need the lemon lime twist in the middle under that, or whether I just have the berry burst, the lovely lipstick coming through underneath. What do you think, people? What do you think I should do? Lemon lime twist under it, or having the lovely lipstick? Type in the comments and let me know what you're thinking. Okay. I'm just checking out to see what stamp set I have to give away at the end. So what was the favourite stamp sets everyone said? Did everyone say what their favourite stamp set was? Let me see. I'm just going back through the comments to see. Just going back through the comments just to... Painted Season, Cupcakes... Painted Seasons by far. Painted Seasons. So Hoppy for you. Okay. All right. Sorry, I'll just scroll those comments back again. Lemon lime twist, lemon lime twist. Everyone's saying lemon lime twist. So let's do the lemon lime twist. Okay, so I'm going to take off my backings again of my dimensionals. Sorry, this will take me a while. What's your weather like where you are? We've got miserable rain today. So you know what? Staying inside and crafting, I'm having a lovely time, because what else would you want to do in the rain? So I'm thinking that next week, maybe with some luck, I may go live on Monday instead of Tuesday, because Tuesday, guess what I'll be doing, everybody? What am I doing on Tuesday next week? Why I can't go live on Tuesday next week? So I'm thinking I may squeeze in another live video on Monday, probably around lunchtime on Monday. Okay, so we have that, and I'm thinking it can go up that way. So I'm just going to line that up on that lemon lime twist oval. And here we go once again, doing the peeling it off. Hopefully it won't peel my colouring off. I think as long as you take your time when you're peeling it. I am going to New Zealand, Margaret. You are correct. So I'm thinking that I might be able to squeeze in a live maybe Monday for you girls, so you don't miss out on a live for the week. But you need to be watching this space next week, because I'm telling you, you definitely need, if you have not liked my business page, you need to definitely like my business page, and you need to be watching next week, because when I'm over at Onstage, I will be doing live videos showing you what's going on over there to do with Stamping Up. And guess what we get to see at Onstage? Yep, you guessed it, the brand new catalogue that will be going live in June. We get to see it, we get to play with the products out of it, And we also get to order out of it. So I will be placing my order. I tore that one there in the middle a little bit, but not too bad. I'll be placing my order hopefully while I'm over in New Zealand, and hopefully I'll be getting it quite soon when I get back. I get back into Australia on the Sunday night, but I'm hoping if I order Thursday or Friday, that my order. There you go, look at that. How super, super special is that? I'll bring it up closer so that you can see, because it's gorgeous the way this works. Okay, so you can see it's got the dimension, you can see how everything's popped up, but it's super, super cute, I think. So I think it's a great idea. I'm trying to think of who. I think it was Jenny Maguire. Was it Jenny Maguire that came up with this technique in the beginning? Okay, so I'm going to, with that, I'm going to pop those on. I just wonder whether I've got my subtle embossing. Oh, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just glue that on. I think I might see if I've got a sentiment that I can pop on this Whisper White piece. So I'm going to glue that onto my lovely lipstick, like so. Okay. And this piece here, I think I'm going to pop that up. Even though it's popped up with the flowers and everything, I think I'm still going to pop it up out of the center of the card just to give it a little bit more dimension. Who's tried this technique? Who out there that's watching at the moment, who's tried it? I'd love for you to share your pictures on my business page. If you've tried it and you've actually created a card, go over to my business page, which you're on right now watching, and share some pictures of this floating frame technique, because I would love to see your creations, as would everybody else that has liked my business page. Okay, so we've got that, and now I've got glue on there. Didn't want that glue on there. Ah! Can I get it off? No, I've just made a yucky splodge. Okay, so what we can do with that, when all else fails, grab a strip of paper. I'm sure we can pop the sentiment up on something there. Just to cover that, because that's gross. Gross as. Okay, so what sentiment can we do? Oh, will thank you fit on that one? Let me see. Thank you. I don't know whether it's too big. It may be too big, but we will see. We will see. Wait. Okay. And I'm thinking in our lovely lipstick. Oh, I was thinking, where is it? It's underneath everything here on my desk. Yes, and her hubby invented exactly, Gail. Her hubby invented the press and seal. I wondered, did he invent it for her so that she could actually create the technique? Okay. So bear with me while I try and do this. Hopefully I will have enough room for the thank you. I think I need to do it down a bit more. Wow, I would have thought that that was nearly going to be off. That one's a bit better. I think I like that one. Okay, so let's do that. Yeah, I know. I was going to do that, Amy. Exactly. That was my thoughts exactly. To emboss the white layer with the subtle embossing folder. But the problem was, when I looked over, I was like, where is my subtle embossing folder? It's probably in with all my other embossing folders, but I know I had it out the other day, and I was like, oh, I don't know where I put it. Okay, so I'm actually going to grab my triple banner punch, because I want to banner that end. Even though it's white on white, but I'll still do that. So pop it in. And banner that end. That's looking super cute, and I think I'll pop that up. So thank you everyone for watching today. This is awesome. Hang around. Remember, I have my giveaway, and I'm going to draw a stamp set at the end. So what I'm going to get you to do is right at the end, I'm going to get you to type in the comments where you're from, okay? So type in the comments where you're from, and that way I can be lucky enough to pick a winner from Australia, because you need to be in Australia for me to be able to send products to. I am happy to pick a winner overseas that can get the cards that I've made today. I can post them out to you. So I'm then going to pop that onto a Whisper White base. But that's super cute, I think. Thanks for sharing, Gail. Okay, so yes, it's a prize patrol, everybody. So now type into the comments where you live. I'm going to pick somebody in the comments from where you live. And please, if you're overseas, please type in the comments from overseas as well. I will pick a winner from overseas that will get these two gorgeous cards I've made today. So I need to put a bit of bling on that. Can't have that without bling, I think. Melbourne, Margaret. Newcastle, Helen. Hobart, Sue. Rhonda's from Victoria. Canada, Vicky. Hello, Vicky. Okay. Keep going, everyone. Type in the comments. I want heaps and heaps of comments. Okay, so I'm just going to pop some more bling on here. That. Oh, a big one. That. Little green one. I think these epoxy drops just make it look so cute. Look at that. How super cute are they? USA, Karma. Marcy, how you going? Wisconsin. Keep going, people. Keep telling me where you're from. Fiona, you're looking forward to meeting me next week. I look forward to meeting you too. Make sure you come up to me. I probably won't recognize you, so you come up to me if you recognize me. Okay. Let's pick somebody here. Okay. Just going through. Oh, Fiona. Now I'm realizing who I'm talking to. Yes, Fiona. I do know who you are. Sorry. Dear. Okay, Susan Burnett. You are the lucky winner of the So Hoppy Together stamp set. So Susan Burnett from Nowra. So that is awesome, from Nowra. Okay, so Susan, you are the lucky winner of the So Hoppy Together stamp set. So congratulations. And you know what? I'm going to give another one away just because I feel like it, because it's my birthday week. The All Adorned stamp set. Okay, who's going to be the lucky winner of the All Adorned stamp set? Keep typing into the comments, everyone. And I'm going to pick a lovely winner. Okay. The winner of the All Adorned stamp set is Rachel Granny Lowenstein from Ganella Bar, Rachel. Rachel Granny Lowenstein. Now, if you are one of those lucky winners, oh, sorry, I spelt the wrong. If you're one of those lucky winners, please send me a personal message and send me your address. Now I'm going to pick two lucky people. I'm going to send These ones here. Okay, so these cards are going to go overseas. Yeah, I know, Fiona. I look and I'm like, it's a name, and I'm like, and then I've realized who it was, and I'm like, of course I'm going to recognize what you look like. Okay, so from overseas, who's new to watching me from overseas? Tell me who's new to watching me from overseas. Can someone type in? I'm going to choose Anne Richardson. Can someone type in and say, Anne Richardson, you are the winner of a set of cards? Let me see. I wonder, will she see this? Anne Richardson. You win a set of cards. Okay, let's hold that up and let's see if Anne can read that. Anne Richardson, you win a set of cards. Hey, Elizabeth, thank you. Okay, and Rhonda Palmer, you are the next person. I've just picked another winner. Rhonda Palmer is the next person to win a set of cards. Rhonda Palmer from Las Vegas. Thank you for joining me, Rhonda. Okay, so Rhonda is going to get my pink ones. So congratulations, Rhonda. And Anne Richardson is going to win those ones there. So thank you everyone for watching today. I've had an awesome time showing you this technique. I'm just going to pop them there because it's going to be a nice screenshot. Popping them around like that. Okay. So thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much for joining me and having a great time with me. Let's go back to here. It was super, super fun, and I hope you enjoy that technique. And as I said, if you don't have the press and seal, people, try and find some other alternative. And my alternative was this roll, and do you know, I scratched to the bottom of my cupboard to find this roll, and it's just like masking tape but not quite as sticky. So, and it's actually really like, see, it's not sticky. It won't even stick on my hand, so it's not that sticky. So so please check out in your craft room what you've got, or check out in the hardware stores. You never know, you might find something in the hardware store that that you could use as an alternative if you can't get the press and seal. So, and I know if you're anything like me and a crafter, it gets you very, very frustrated when you can't purchase something and try a new technique. So I was like racking my brains thinking, how am I going to try this technique? How am I going to do it? So, but I found an alternative and it worked. So the other card that I made today too was that simple stamping project too. So don't forget, simple stamping, if you're new to stamping, cards, ink and stamps, that's all you need to make an awesome card. And it doesn't take very much. And the whole idea is find someone's idea, look at what they've got, change it up a little bit and case their idea. Like it's all about sharing and all about having a great time. So congratulations to all the lucky winners today. So we've got Susan Burnett from Nowra, won the So Hoppy Together. We've got Rachel Granny Lowenstein, won the All Adorned stamp set. And we have Rhonda Palmer, won my beautiful cards. And Anne Richardson. Did anyone see if Anne was still on that she's seen? I'll actually try and send her a message to see if she knows that she won the cards. So message me through Messenger. Please message me your addresses and I'd be happy to pop them in the post for you. Hopefully I will get them out before I go to New Zealand. I'm hoping that I get a bit organised and get things done like that. If not, it will be when I get back from New Zealand. So please keep an eye on my page. As I said, there's lots and lots of things happening, lots of things to give away. I will be doing some nice giveaways for my VIP customers as well. So if you're a VIP customer of mine and you're in my Facebook VIP customer group, I will be doing some weekly specials for people ordering. Oh, you did, Donna? Thank you for messaging Anne. So please enjoy, and I will see you all probably Monday next week, because I'll be flying out to New Zealand on Tuesday. So have a great day, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, bye for now.